Let's comment on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and I'm going to be showing you some replays today. So no, I'm not using Blue Eyes. I usually use Blue Eyes all the time. However, today I'm going to be using Dark Magician. I really miss Dark Magician. Just without the Battle of Chaos support card, it just feels so empty now. I can't really keep up with, like, you know, the decks that are getting support now and stuff like that. Maybe some of you could say I'm wrong, but look, it just needs the Battle of Chaos support cards, and also Dragoon is banned. So just Dark Magician just feels so empty. I'm waiting for about a week and a half. They're going to have Jump Festa for Yu-Gi-Oh! Basically cards for OCG. And then they'll talk about Master Duel, Cross Duel, Duel Links, you know, stuff like that, right? Just Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff. I'm hoping they announce that Dark Magician Battle of Chaos cards are coming to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. It's almost been 1 year. Speaking of almost 1 year, is it going to come for the first anniversary? Because I believe this game came out in January. So, I don't know. I'm just hoping Dark Magician Battle of Chaos cards come out for, like, Christmas or anniversary. It's been almost 1 year. Anyway, so I couldn't really do too much. I wanted to get, I think I wanted to get the Fusion Spell or, Soul. So I can't remember, but they negated that, so that's very unfortunate. So the thing is, I played Secret Village of the Spellcasters, and then I summoned Naruto just so I can negate their trap cards. Because yeah, they can still play trap cards, because this only stops spell cards if I have a spellcast on the field. But yeah, just thought I'd do that. This guy is using Sky Striker. Now Sky Striker needs to use spell cards. So me with Secret Village of the Spellcasters is actually screwing this guy over, which is pretty funny. So then they got that spell card from their deck to their hands. Like, okay, like that's fine. So I'm not too worried about this face down because I can just negate it with Naruto. So I attacked the Link, and then I went to attack this, but then they Link summoned into that Link that stops me from attacking until like the end of my turn or something. Then I set down Skill Drain. I wasn't going to use it. I was only going to use it if like some stupid broken Link came out. I just had it as a backup. So here they Link summoned into Sky Striker Ace. And they attacked directly and did all their stuff. But yeah, I just really miss Dark Magician. This might be like, I mean, I might not use Dark Magician again for a while, to be honest, because, you know, just it needs the support, and Dragoon needs to be unbanned. If they don't want to, you know, make Dragoon semi-limited or just not banned anymore, but they give us the Battle of Chaos cards, I would be fine with that, you know, but give us both. So anyway, I used Harpy's Feather Duster to destroy this, just to see what it was, and yeah, it was infinite permanence. I negated it because I'm going to get rid of Naruto now anyway, so I thought I'd just get rid of it for fun. Because I want to summon Eben actually from my extra deck, so I can actually summon Eben on top of this Xyz card, which is pretty cool. Just so I can summon Dark Magician. So I summoned Eben, and then I used my effect to special summon Dark Magician from my deck, which is a very crazy effect in my opinion. So I attacked this just so I can banish it. Now here they can get this Sky Striker card. I wanted to pause before you saw that, but sure. Yeah, they could have got that Sky Striker card, the one in the graveyard. This one, Sky Striker Ray, it just keeps coming back. It's so annoying. Can I check the graveyard? I guess I can't. But basically what I want to say is that they made me wait the longest time. You can tell they were very annoyed. It's not that I won because, you know, let's say it was like 30 seconds they didn't respond and that's why I won. No. They made me wait the whole time they had left. They were just like moving their mouse or clicking the D-pad until their time ran out. Yeah, they just wanted to make me waste my time, but I found it hilarious. So, Soma, thank you for that. That was so funny. Just you being so salty, just pressing your controller or mouse until your time runs out because you couldn't do anything. So, you may think, oh yeah, I did that too, but I found it so funny. Thank you very much. I forgot to mention that in this video, I'll be showing you 6 duels instead of 5 duels. It's just some of the duels are a bit short. Well, there is one duel that's a bit short. So I thought I would just add an extra one. And yeah, like I did an extra duel, which I really like that duel. here I'm dueling against Pendulum. I just hate Pendulum, man. So I was waiting until they used their effect because they were going to special summons. That's when I used Max Z, and they couldn't negate it, which I was pretty happy with. I was like, alright, great, like, cool, I get to draw cards now. So then they summoned that dumb mythical beast. I got Dark Magician, another Dark Magician. Cool, thanks, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, thank you. I'm glad they decided to draw 2 cards. Oh my god. If they got rid of my Super Poly, it would have been over. Well, who knows, to be honest. So then they used that Pendulum card. Played Upstart Goblin. And they played another Pendulum card. Then they used Necro Valley, and I'm like, what the hell, Necro Valley with this? Are you serious? What the hell? I hate Necro Valley so much, man. So here, this counts as one special summon, unfortunately, because it was at the same time. So they summoned heavy metal foes. And I kept getting cards. You know, it was okay. It was like stuff that would help me the turn after mine. Like my opponent's turn after my turn. Because it just trapped cards. But I did get Magician Souls, which is pretty nice. Anyway, they kept using effects and special summoning and all of this stuff. Bam. And they got that from their deck to their hand. And then, yeah. So, we got another card. They used Magician Souls. I'm like, are you kidding me? Not for Dark Magician. What's wrong with you? Got Fusion Deployment, which is pretty cool. So if I get Soul Servant, maybe I can draw like 2 cards because of getting Dark Magician Girl with Fusion Deployment, and also just getting rid of Dark Magician by discarding it with Apprentice, or getting rid of one from my deck because of Magician Souls. So I got Ash Blossom, and then yeah, they just kept using effects. So I could finally use Ash Blossom, so I used it because I'm like, I might as well. Hopefully that stops you, because you only have like, what, 2 cards in your hand? Anyway, I did a Link Summon into Mech Knight. If I didn't have Super Polymerization, oh boy, but then again I have Skill Drain, never mind. And they played more Pendulum cards and that Fusion, and summoned these 2 monsters without any effort. So it's finally my turn. What do these cards do? Okay, yeah, I'm trying to read, but sure. So Fusion Deployment, I got Dark Magician. Oh yeah, that's why I got Dark Magician. I wanted to summon Dark Magician as soon as possible, just so I can use what's it called? Dark Magic Attack? Yeah, Dark Magic Attack, just to destroy their spells and traps. Anyway, they used their effect to negate that. I'm like, that's fine. I just wanted Dark Magician Girl in the graveyard anyway. So I used Soul Servant, and that's when I used Super Polymerization. I was meant to get rid of Magician Navigation, but I got rid of Dark Magician by accident. I was playing on the controller, but yeah, I was meant to get rid of Magician Navigation, just so if I have Dark Magician on the field, in my opponent's turn, which is the next turn, I could negate any spell or trap they play. So anyway, they went to use their effect to target a card here and bounce it back, but I used Called by the Grave, and they left. They really took the Maxi challenge, huh? Alright, I don't remember this duel. It's a few turns, but I don't remember. Hopefully it's something hilarious where I just screw over Branded. I think the one where I screw over a Branded player might be... Maybe not this one. I mean, well, I don't know. Maybe it could be the next one, or 2 games after this. So anyway, I'm dueling against Sword Soul here. They went to use their effect, so I used Ash Blossom just so they don't summon a monster from their deck. So it got negated. I'm like, great. I feel like this guy maybe got a little bricked, because I feel like they had like just a bunch of 10U monsters only. So I went to Link, and then they used their effect. What did they do again? Oh yeah, to summon that. And then they Link summoned into that Link. What's its name? Shaman. And they kept summoning that same, what's its name again? 10U. And then they summoned this, which I was a bit like, oh wow, like, okay, that's pretty crazy. Luckily I have Super Polymerization and the Dark Monster, huh? So they used Ash Blossom. Nothing I could really do, unfortunately. So I was like, that's fine. But they only have 1 card in the field and no cards in their hand, so I wasn't too worried. So I used Super Polymerization, and I went into Mud Dragon. And then I used, actually no, I didn't use it, sorry, I wanted to wait. So I attacked with Mud Dragon, and then I ended my turn. I was basically going to use this in my opponent's turn. So here I selected Dark just so that I don't bounce Mud Dragon away. Anyway, another 10-year monster. I feel like, oh my god. All they got was 10-year. So they summoned that Link just to get rid of something, but I used Solemn Judgment just so they don't get rid of anything. And then basically after Solemn Judgment, well, they left. This could be the brain dead one, to be honest. Pretty funny. They completely forgot about Magician Navigation, or they didn't read it. Let me know which one you think it is. They didn't read it, or they forgot. Let me know. So I'm going first. I used Magician Souls, I think, to special summon Dark Magician. Yeah, because with Foolish Burial Goods, I went to get rid of Magician Navigation. Just so as soon as I summon Dark Magician, I can negate any spell or trap they play. So here they used Maxi, which I was fine with because I'm only going to special summon once. And all I want is Dark Magician on the field just so I can negate any spell or trap they play. So I used Soul Servant to get Dark Magical Circle. I honestly just didn't know what to get. I just had no idea. So got Dark Magical Circle, and then I got Magician Salvation. Then I set down True Light from my deck. Kept the other one in my hand because just didn't want both of them getting destroyed. So here they summoned Aluba. Rubs a bunch of lube. Gets you Brain Dead Fusion. Here they used Brain Dead Fusion, and that's when I used Magician Navigation. That's the only reason why I run that trap card in my Dark Magician deck. I mean, the summoning is strong, don't get me wrong, but the negating is just, mwah, mwah. So here I used Maxi, because they're pretty much going to special summon or get a card from their deck to their hand. But they made me wait for such a long time, and they're like, nah, I'm going. This was originally going to be the last duel of the video, but like I said, I added another one, so it should be longer, which is good. Because this duel is also short like the other one, but then the duel after this is against Sky Striker, and it's like 6 turns, which, doesn't sound like a crazy amount, but it kind of is. Because, it's just a lot of stuff happening around us, and blah, 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 blah. So I used Secret of Dark Magic to go into the Dark Magicians. And then I used Foolish Burial Goods. Just wanted to use the spell card just so I can draw a card with the Dark Magicians. So with the Dark Magicians, I got Secret Village of the Spellcasters, which, I was very happy about. I just really love Secret Village of the Spellcasters. Just such an amazing spell card. So here they summoned that. And I'm like, you're going to keep special summoning? Okay, so I used Maxi, and that's when they used Ash Blossom. So I was like, alright, that's fine. But yeah, they can't use spell cards. I wasn't too worried. Yes, they could summon a strong monster, but as soon as they destroy the Dark Magicians, right, I can just summon Dark Magician and go. Anyway, they went into Predaplant. That's the way of using a spell card. But I used Solemn Judgment on it, and well, they left. So that felt good. I'm not going to lie, that felt good. It's going to be the last duel. It's against Sky Striker. Honestly, it was actually such a great duel. What I loved about this duel is that it felt a bit old school, the game. I don't know if they got a bit bricked at the start or something. Del Boca Vista. I don't know if they got bricked or something at the start, but yeah, but regardless, it was such a nice game against Sky Striker. It just felt like a sort of, not classic Yu-Gi-Oh, but something not too crazy where they have like 15 negates on the field and things like that. So yeah, they didn't really do too much. They summoned that Link, and then they, just set down some cards. So I used Fusion Deployment. I was just basically waiting until they used like Ash Blossom or something if they had it. So I summoned Dark Magician Girl, and then I used Magician's Rod to get, I believe, Secrets of Dark Magic. Anyway, they used Effect Veiler, so that's when I used Called by the Grave, just so Magician's Rod's effect doesn't get negated. Just, oh my god. People are running Effect Veiler lately, which, is pretty cool. I kind of miss Effect Veiler. I wish it was any turn, but oh well. So I got Soul Servant, and then I put Dark Magician from my deck to the graveyard. Oh yeah, I put I put Dark Magician And then I played Soul Servant, just so I can draw 2 cards. So basically, Pot of Greed. So I got, yeah, that's right. It's okay. Secrets of Dark Magic and Magician Navigation. So I attacked, and then I attacked, and then they played a token with the spell card, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. Then I attacked directly with Dark Magician. Then I used my spell card to go into Predaplant, just so they don't link summon, right? I thought it was a great idea. They basically can't summon monsters from the extra deck now. I can just negate it. So yeah, so that's pretty much the only reason why I did it, because Sky Striker just summons extra deck monsters all the time. So I got that from their deck to their hand, very fair and balanced. When is Blue Eyes getting that? So then I use that trap card to negate Predaplant's effect, so now they can link summon and things like that. They just had to have infinite impermanence, huh? So I attack directly. Then I believe they played this spell card that destroys like a monster and dispel a trap on my field or something. Where is it? So they got that back to their hand. And then they played that spell card. Ah, yes, that's the card. They got that from their deck to their hand. So they used it to destroy Predaplant, and then they destroyed Magician Navigation with it, which I was fine with. See, they went into that link and ended their turn, I believe. Yep. So I used Eternal Soul to summon Dark Magician. Originally, I was going to XC summon, like summon another Dark Magician in my next turn, and XC summon and summon Zeus after and things like that. But then it told me if I want to put like Magician's Rod back to my hand. I said, yes, actually, that actually might be better. So I got rid of Dark Magician just for, and of course I get another one. Of course, oh my god, man, I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, so I got Soul Servant just so I can draw 2 cards. They use that just so I don't draw any cards from my deck to my... I can't draw cards from my deck to my hand, unfortunately. So I couldn't use Soul Servant yet, so I attacked that link with Dark Magician. And I attacked with Magician's Rod, but yeah, they summoned that. And they used the effect to go into this link, and all they could target was Magician's Rod because, yeah, Dark Magician isn't affected by anything that my opponent does because of Eternal Soul, which is very nice. So there's the spell card. They went to target this to destroy it, so I quickly used it. I believe I got Dark Magical Circle. Yep. So they played this spell card. It was a little risky what I did, but I was kind of scared that they were going to summon Access Code Talker. So they played this spell card. They were going to special summon my Predaplant Fusion here. Yeah, I was just scared like they were going to link summon something broken. So I quickly used Magician Navigation on this spell card just so I negate it, just so they don't summon like a monster on their field like that. That belongs to me. So they attack directly, and then yeah, they sent that spell card from their deck to the graveyard, and they summoned that again, and ended their turn. And they use the effect to get that from their deck to their hand. I think I pretty much win here. I think. So I got Dark Magical Circle. And with Dark Magical Circle, I got Magician Salvation. So I played it. I didn't set down... actually, no, I did, just in case. Because I felt like I could just win here anyway, because they only have like, what, 1,500 life points. So I used Dark Magical Circle to get rid of that monster, but then I could also summon Dark Magician Girl because of my field spell, which is really nice. So summon Dark Magician Girl and banish the link. Then yeah, they could summon that, which they did. Then I played Magician's Rod just to get another Soul Servant. So I can change the order of my deck and then use the one I had in my graveyard. Oh, I wanted to get Secret of Dark Magic actually, that's why I used it. So I just as a backup. So I attacked. Now here they made me wait for some time, a bit. But then, yeah, they didn't link summon. I guess they realized they couldn't win because Dark Magician, like, both of them are not affected by my opponent's effects. So I feel like they just couldn't do anything and just said, just end it. So yeah, that was a really nice match though, I'm not gonna lie. So this is the deck I was using. Yeah, I don't have Mahud anymore. Just I hate at the start of the game, I would get Mahud in my hand and it would just brick the hell out of me. But yeah, just Dark Magician is incomplete right now because, you know, we're just missing the Battle of Chaos cards and also just how we don't have Dragoon playable yet. which is very, very, very unfortunate. I hate how we can only have 2 skill drains, just really dumb. Alright, going to end it here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.